on the court for the Knicks. Calderon at the 1, Hardaway Jr. at the 2. Anthony is out there with Quincy Ace, and it's Stoudemire in at the 5 down low.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team values skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
Durant with it. Now Anthony defending. He was all alone on that one. Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Thunder. Anthony on the wing. 20 points for him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anthony's got 23. And, of course, for the Knicks, a huge part of their value comes from playing in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. The business and media capital of the United States, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
The Knicks leading by 3. Calderon kicks to Anthony. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Durant wide open. He fires. Again, Oklahoma City. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Anthony up on top. Defended by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. Two minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Shots good by Anthony.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
It's Durant with the drive. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks leading by 5. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. From 18 feet away. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. You talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11" point guard, Steve. You'd better believe he had some toughness.
Oh, he was nasty. He would pick you up full court. And, there was a great stat about him when he played. He went 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers. So it shows you about Scott Brooks. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Mark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Adams' shot is off.
He can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
Anthony nowhere around. The three-pointer off the mark. The wide open look for Durant. No good from the wing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Andre Robertson in for Jackson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Stoudemire. Smith comes in for Quincy Ace. Pablo Prigioni is checked in for Hardaway. And it's Larkin in for Jose Calderon. Anthony nowhere around. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Perkins is checked in for the Thunder.
Kendrick Perkins.
Anthony right side. Fires from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out. Perkins with the screen for Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Roberson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony drives in.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The Knicks from three-point range. Lamb's got 8.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
11 seconds left in the third. He dishes it to Morrow. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third. The Knicks with the lead. International combo up front with Ibaka and Adams. Jackson is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Roberson in the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's Anthony with the drive. Count the bucket. Anthony's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Here's Lamb. Tries it from 19. And Ibaka kicks to Lamb. Offline with his 3.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of a hole, because is not helping their offense.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops here, at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
For the Thunder, Durant comes in for Andre Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Lamb. And a new group in for the Knicks. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Anthony against Durant. Lets it go from the wing. And Carmelo Anthony again. Anthony's got 43 points.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Anthony on the wing. Stolen by Durant. Tipped away. It's stolen by Calderon. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Westbrook double team. Durant wide open. He fires. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Anthony with it. Guarded now by Durant. Anthony, no one around. And the Knicks miss again. Oklahoma City trailing. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively, the ball is really moving.
And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anthony leading the charge. Anthony right side. Out to the right wing. Hardaway for 3. That's good. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and you know he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Jackson misses.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
For the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Second 3-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Adams' shot is off. New York's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Anthony can't hit. Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's Durant with the drive.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or 2.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jackson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the foul on Pablo Prigioni. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Durant. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. And so they foul intentionally. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. And that's not even close. Durant wide open, he fires. Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson. Nails the triple.
They are killing him with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.